Bondi now came out a little more sleek, better looking. Hoka described this shoe as giving a plush ride, but I tell you that the ride you get from this shoe is far from plush. These are dense and heavy too. In this video again, I will not be sharing my thoughts. On the contrary, I will be giving you the facts, the figures, and everything you need to know about them so that you decide for yourself whether this shoe is for you or not. First of all, this shoe is listed on the Hoka website for $170 US. Here in Saudi Arabia, it is much more expensive, between 700 to 915 Saudi Riyal. That's a lot, between $190 to $240. I bought this on discount for 568 Saudi Riyal, approximately $151 US. So this is not a cheap shoe by any means. It's a premium shoe, and when you look at it also, you will see that the design is premium, the materials are premium, and it feels premium. Straight away, let's talk about the fit. True to size. Got my usual size here, US size 11, and it fit me perfectly. Nice shoe length, excellent toe box room, just enough for me to get that wiggle room without being extra. Just the way I love shoes to feel around my feet. So if you are interested, get your usual size and you are good to go. The upper is engineered mesh, padded, soft, and feels fantastic around the feet. The polyester content gives it just the tiniest stretch, so it laps beautifully around the feet. And when you secure the laces here, it is very supportive. It's got a very thick padded thumb, lace loop to secure it, and it doesn't slide. If you move backwards, you notice very thick padding around the collar and the heel counter. Notice a TPU heel support also. So what you get is very nice ankle support and comfort. Lockdown is solid both in the midfoot and in the heel. No chance for a heel slip, even without the runner's grip secured. The insole is removable, it is soft, and gives a very nice underfoot feel. Now, the midsole in these shoes is supercritically foamed EVA. It is firm. There's no mincing words here. Hoka described this shoe as giving a plush ride, but I tell you that the ride you get from this shoe is far from plush. These are dense and heavy too. But there's a lot of foam underfoot, both in the heel area and in the forefoot. So overall, it is still a very comfortable shoe, but in a rather firm way. If you're looking for a plush ride in the Hoka, look at the Clifton 10 and the Skyward X. In the version 9, the stack height is increased and the drop is also reduced. Now this has only a 5mm drop. It's got 43mm in the heel, 38 in the forefoot, which gives you a 5mm heel to toe drop. I put this on the scale, and between the two shoes, they weigh an average of 345 grams in my size US 11. That is a very heavy shoe. It is approximately the same weight as the Skyward X, which has higher stack. There's no plate in this one, but because of the thickness and the density of the midsole, it is also not very flexible. The response is decent, nothing fantastic, just average. The main thing that helps you is the transition. This got a very smooth transition from landing to toe off. It doesn't have any crazy bounce, but it doesn't also drag. Just there in the middle, one of those shoes that just helps you to jog along decently. This shoe is very stable due to several features. If you look at it, you'll notice that it's got a decently broad base, and the midsole foam is dense. This midsole rises up on both sides, creating that kind of bucket design. What it does is that it cups the foot. It's got a TPU heel support and decent foam under the arch of the foot here also to modulate that inward rolling as you transition. The outsole is the pretty standard Hoka outsole. Very nice grip on dry pavement. Running in them, the ride is nice. If I summarize, I will say what you get from this is a nicely comfortable, firm, stable, and a decently responsive ride. But definitely you are going to feel the weight if you are going to use these shoes for longer runs. It doesn't have the response that matches the weight. So this is not a shoe that you will say you want to pick up this shoe to run fast. That will require a lot of energy. Finally, I will give one opinion. I feel that this shoe will interest those who prefer a firmer ride as well as those who need extra support. But if you are one of those like me who like it soft and light, then you are not going to love this. Another group of people who will also love this is people who want to use these shoes as just casual everyday wear. They are very comfortable for just everyday walk around. They are nice and supportive, they are breathable, and they are also very good looking. I think that's it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos, and let me see you in the next one.